Chosen one, there's a reason you've found yourself here today. The truth has a way of finding us, even when we try to run from it. For those who have wronged you, whose actions are cloaked in secrecy, the time has come for them to face what they've buried deep within. No matter how hard they try to avoid it, there is a divine force that will not allow them to find peace until they have confessed everything to you. It's not just about them. It's about you, your path, your growth, your transformation. As a chosen one, you are called to step into your power, to see beyond the surface and into the heart of matters. This challenge, though heavy, is an essential part of your evolution. Recognizing this moment and understanding the weight of truth will prepare you for the powerful journey ahead. It's crucial to embrace this challenge with open eyes, for it's in these moments that you truly begin to ascend to your highest potential. Chosen one, if you have been guided to this channel, it's not by accident. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become a part of the official Kingdom Calls family, so you never miss the divine wisdom meant to uplift and guide you on your sacred path. And type 1111 in the comments to let the universe know you are ready to receive this wisdom. As a chosen one, there's a truth you must come to understand. The weight of hidden truths, whether buried within others or within yourself, is something that cannot be avoided forever. It's a deep, unspoken burden that shapes your journey. Those around you, friends, family, or even strangers, carry secrets, guilt, and unconfessed truths. They may try to avoid them, running from their own darkness, but there comes a time when that truth must surface, when it can no longer remain in the shadows. You, as a chosen one, are often the one destined to witness and hold space for these revelations. The struggle for peace in this world often comes from a denial of truth. Many people carry these heavy burdens, thinking they can outrun them. But there's something much larger at play, a divine force, a higher power that will not allow them to find true peace until they face the truth of what they've done. It's in this space that you, as a guide and witness to the truth, will find your purpose. But this task isn't without its emotional challenges. You may find yourself feeling the weight of others' unspoken truths, burdened by their hidden pain. Their refusal to face reality can weigh heavily on your spirit, and you might even question your role in this unfolding process. It's easy to get caught up in the overwhelming nature of holding space for others' truths. But know that this process is crucial to your spiritual growth. God has placed you in this sacred role because you have the strength to handle it. The more deeply you see into the hearts of others, the more you may be confronted with your own inner truths. This journey requires you to not only confront the truths of others, but also face your own. As you help others navigate their darkness, you might find that your own hidden fears and unresolved emotions come to light. This is part of the process. It is in these moments that you begin to recognize the weight of the responsibility you carry and the depth of your own spiritual journey. God, in His infinite wisdom, is guiding you to this point because He knows you are ready for this challenge. But He also knows that this will be a path that will stretch you, force you to grow, and ultimately transform you. The more you help others bring their hidden truths to light, the more you are forced to examine your own life and your own hidden burdens. This reciprocal process is divine in nature. The more you help others find peace, the more you too will find your own peace. But this peace is not something that can be achieved overnight. It comes through the trials, through the emotional discomfort, and through the process of healing that must take place. God does not call you to be perfect, but He calls you to be present. When others are ready to face their truth, you are there, ready to support them in that moment. Your role is not to judge, but to hold space with compassion and love. You are a mirror to them, reflecting the light they have yet to see in themselves. It's through this reflection that they are given the chance to confess, to come clean, and to begin their journey toward peace. But this process isn't always immediate. There will be times when those around you are not ready to face their truths. They will resist, continue to hide, and even push back against the light you bring. Yet, this resistance is part of the divine timing of their journey. You are not meant to force them into confession, but you are meant to witness it when they are ready. This patience and understanding are what make you a guide, a beacon for those seeking truth, even if they don't know it yet. It's in these moments that you are called to trust in God's plan, even when it feels as though progress is slow or that others are not responding to the truth. You are called to trust that the divine timing is perfect. While helping others uncover their truth, remember that your growth is also a reflection of the work being done. This is a deeply spiritual process for you as well. The truth you help others face will serve as a mirror for your own soul. Each confession you help facilitate, each truth you help reveal, brings you closer to understanding your own divine purpose. But this journey is not without its emotional toll. There will be moments when the burden of holding space for others becomes overwhelming. You may question your role in this process or feel like you cannot bear the weight of others' pain. But know this: you are not alone. God is with you, strengthening you with each step, guiding you through each challenge, and offering you the wisdom you need to continue. You may feel isolated at times, misunderstood by those around you who don't yet understand your journey or the divine purpose behind your path. But this sense of isolation is only temporary. It is in these moments that your faith will be tested. It's easy to doubt, to wonder if you are truly on the right path, but in your deepest moments of uncertainty, God will show you the way. He will provide you with the strength to endure and the wisdom to navigate the difficult emotional terrain you will face. The challenge of holding space for others' truths will eventually lead to your own spiritual breakthrough. It is through this process that you will come to realize that your role as a chosen one is not to fix others, but to guide them toward their own healing. You are a vessel for divine truth, and that truth will flow through you in ways you may not always understand. But it is in this surrender, this openness to being a conduit for God's wisdom, that you will find your purpose fulfilled. In the end, it is not about perfection, nor is it about achieving peace instantly. It is about the journey, the unfolding of divine truths, the process of healing, and the continuous growth that will shape your life. The more you embrace this process, the more you will realize that every step, no matter how challenging, is leading you to a deeper connection with your divine purpose. As you walk this sacred path, remember that you are not alone. God is with you, guiding you every step of the way. And it is through this guidance that you will find peace, not just for others, but for yourself. As a chosen one, you are on a journey of profound transformation, not just for yourself, but for those around you. The path you walk calls for immense strength, wisdom, and patience. It is not a journey for the faint of heart. It's one that demands you face discomfort, challenge, and the unknown. But in every moment of discomfort, there is growth, and through this growth, you become more attuned to your divine purpose. Your journey is one of revelation, not only of others, but also of yourself. There will be times when the weight of your role feels too heavy. You may feel isolated, misunderstood, or unsupported. As the one who witnesses others' truths, it's easy to think that you are the one who must carry all the burdens. However, it's important to remember that while you hold space for their truth, you are not meant to carry it indefinitely. You are here to offer compassion, guidance, and understanding, but healing is theirs to achieve. The emotional complexity of your role is often difficult to navigate. The divine wisdom within you empowers you to hold space for others, but it is through surrender to God's will that you are truly able to serve. Your growth as the chosen one comes through embracing the discomfort that arises when others resist facing their own truths, when they are not ready to confess or surrender. It can be discouraging. But God's timing is always perfect. People are on their own journey, and they will face their truths when they are ready. Your job is to remain steadfast, to offer guidance and compassion, and to be a presence of unwavering support. This is when miracles happen. Change is not always immediate, but you are planting seeds of transformation. At the same time, your own spiritual growth requires reflection and deep self-awareness. The truths others share often mirror your own lessons. The cycles of growth you experience are divine. Just when you think you've mastered one challenge, another layer of truth is revealed, and you are called to face yet another aspect of yourself. These layers are meant to bring you closer to your true self, helping you shed fear, ego, and resistance. Every moment of discomfort is a chance to deepen your connection with God and to experience transformation. Your authenticity is vital, for it allows you to be a true vessel for divine wisdom. God does not call you to be perfect, He calls you to be authentic. It is through embracing your own imperfections that you create space for others to do the same. When you stand in your vulnerability, you help others feel safe enough to confront their own truths. This is the power of your role as the chosen one. Your healing creates ripples of healing in the lives of others. When you offer compassion without judgment, others are encouraged to do the same. Even though you are guiding others, you too are walking a parallel journey. This is not just about helping others, it's about your own evolution. Your path requires you to look inward, to embrace your own truths, and to confront your fears. The divine is always present, working through you, but you must be open to its guidance. As you grow spiritually, you will witness how your own transformation shapes the people around you. This is the reciprocal process of healing that will keep you connected to your higher purpose. While your role as the chosen one demands great emotional resilience and strength, it also calls for a deep trust in God's plan. You may not always see the results of your efforts, but that does not mean your work is in vain. Every truth you help someone confront, every moment of compassion you offer, contributes to the larger divine purpose. Your actions are not isolated, they are part of a greater spiritual unfolding. Trusting in this process and surrendering to God's will help you stay focused and grounded. Through all the trials and challenges you face, remember that your divine calling is not just about your personal growth, it is about creating space for others to heal and grow alongside you. Your role as a guide and a witness to others' truths is a sacred one. As you walk this path, you will experience moments of profound transformation, not just for others, but for yourself. This is the beauty of the journey you are on. It is not linear, and it is not about achieving perfection. It is about progress, about showing up every day with an open heart, ready to receive and give in equal measure. Through this process, you will come to realize that you are not walking this path alone. You are part of a larger community, all of you working in service to divine purpose. The wisdom you receive is not just for you, but for the collective. Each truth shared, each confession made, is part of a larger spiritual journey that connects all of us. As you continue to serve, as you continue to grow, you will realize that the work you are called to do is sacred and necessary. There is power in your role, chosen one. The light you carry is not yours alone. It is the light of God, shining through you. Your strength comes not from your own willpower, but from the divine grace that flows through you. And as you stand in this grace, you help others see their own light, allowing them to step into their own truth. This journey is not just about transformation. It is about creating a ripple effect of healing, of truth, and of divine connection that spreads far beyond you. So, continue on your path, trusting in God's plan, knowing that every challenge you face, every truth you hold space for, is part of a larger, divinely orchestrated story. Your purpose is clear, and though the road may be difficult at times, remember that God walks with you every step of the way. Keep your heart open, your mind focused, and your spirit grounded in the divine wisdom that guides you. As a chosen one, your spiritual journey is filled with moments of doubt, uncertainty, and struggle. The weight of your calling often feels burdensome, and there are times when you wonder if the challenges you face are truly necessary for your growth. You've sensed a deeper purpose guiding you, but questions linger. Why does the path seem so unclear at times? Why must the journey feel so heavy, so full of questions that remain unanswered? There are moments when you doubt whether you're truly equipped for the responsibility placed on you by God. You've felt His call, His whispers, but the clarity you seek still feels out of reach. Every step you take is a test, yet you feel as if you're still only beginning to understand the divine purpose behind your struggles. Why is it that the path of the chosen one is so marked by unanswered questions, by pieces of the puzzle that are missing? These doubts are not signs of failure, but part of your growth. At times, it seems the world around you is a reflection of your internal state. Events unfold with eerie synchronicity, people come and go, and the signs seem to be leading you somewhere. Yet, the destination remains unclear. Is it all orchestrated by God, or is it coincidence? These signs are more than random occurrences. They are divine whispers, leading you towards something greater. But the truth of what lies ahead is still hidden from you. You wonder, what is God preparing you for? Why must your growth feel so gradual, so full of unknowns? The physical world around you, the people you encounter, the challenges you face, these all seem to mirror your spiritual state. As you serve others, guide them, or heal them, it becomes clear that you too are being prepared for something greater. But what is it? What lies ahead for you, the chosen one, that requires this growth and this divine orchestration? Each challenge you face, each trial you overcome, seems to bring you closer to a revelation that you're not yet ready to fully grasp. And yet, you can feel it, the anticipation building inside you. The road ahead is filled with questions. You may wonder if you're truly ready for the revelation that's waiting for you. But the truth is, you can't yet see what God is preparing for you. Every difficulty, every trial is shaping you for the next chapter. You might feel as though you're standing at the edge of something monumental, waiting for the clarity to emerge. The unknown can feel overwhelming, but it is in this mystery that God is doing His work. You might also notice that certain signs are coming together. People and events are appearing at just the right moment, but the deeper meaning of these synchronicities still eludes you. Are they divine nudges, or are they mere coincidences? As you reflect on this, it becomes clear that the universe is preparing you for a greater revelation. But before it can unfold, you must be ready. You must surrender to the process, trust that the timing is divine, and allow the growth to continue. Your inner growth has been marked by moments of doubt, but these doubts are not obstacles. They are signals that you are on the right path. As you question, reflect, and search for meaning, you are aligning yourself with God's plan. Every question you ask, every step of faith you take, brings you closer to the revelation that awaits you. The uncertainty you feel is a necessary part of your journey. It's preparing you for what lies ahead. Though the exact nature of your divine calling remains hidden, God is equipping you for what's to come. The signs are there, and the synchronicities are becoming more evident, but it's important to realize that the answers will come when you are ready to receive them. You are being shaped, and the preparation is essential. You must continue to trust, continue to grow, and continue to move forward, even when the end goal remains unclear. You are on the verge of something big, something that will answer all the questions you've been carrying. But before it can come to light, you must trust the process. Embrace the uncertainty. It is in this space that the greatest growth occurs. Your journey is leading you somewhere, and the truth you seek is just around the corner. The time for revelation is drawing near. Trust in the divine timing and continue walking in faith. The answers you've been waiting for are closer than you think. Be patient, be open. The revelation you seek will come, and when it does, everything will fall into place. As we reflect upon the journey that has brought us here, we must acknowledge the profound spiritual path each one of us has walked. This path, though not without its trials and uncertainties, has shaped us into who we are today. The road has been filled with challenges, moments of doubt, and questions that seem to have no answers. Yet, it is in these very moments that we have been prepared, refined, and strengthened for the purpose we are meant to fulfill. The calling you feel the deep tug within your soul, is not by accident. It is part of a divine plan, orchestrated by a higher power that has seen your potential from the very beginning. There may have been times when you asked yourself, "Am I truly ready for this?" Or, "What if I am not enough?" These questions are natural, even inevitable. They are part of the human experience, a reflection of our vulnerability and our longing for certainty in an uncertain world. But it is important to understand that these doubts are not signs of weakness or failure. Rather, they are part of the process of growth, preparation, and alignment with the divine purpose that awaits you. These doubts do not disqualify you. Instead, they highlight the depth of your calling and the transformation that is taking place within you. God does not choose the perfect, the already prepared, or those without flaws. He chooses those who are willing to be shaped, those who are open to the work of divine refinement. You have been chosen not because of your perfection, but because of your willingness to be molded, to grow, to evolve, and to step into a higher version of yourself. This willingness to undergo transformation, to face uncertainty with faith, is what sets you apart as a chosen one. As you continue on this journey, it is essential to recognize that your doubts are not a barrier, but a part of the divine process. In every moment of uncertainty, you are being invited to trust, to let go of the need for control, and to surrender to the greater plan that God has for you. Each doubt, each question, is an invitation to deepen your trust and faith in God's guidance. You may not always understand the full picture, but this is where faith becomes essential. Trust that God is working in your life, guiding you step by step toward the revelation that is waiting for you. Look back at the moments that have shaped your journey. The hardships, the setbacks, and the challenges that once seemed insurmountable now hold meaning. They were not obstacles meant to break you, but lessons meant to shape and refine you. Every challenge has been a step in your preparation, each one teaching you resilience, patience, and humility. The trials you have faced have not been for nothing. They have been divinely orchestrated to prepare you for the destiny that lies ahead. It is through these experiences that your inner strength has been cultivated, your character has been formed, and your connection with God has deepened. The wisdom you seek has not been hidden from you. It has been unfolding throughout your entire journey. The divine purpose that you long to understand has always been within you, waiting to be revealed at the perfect time. Your struggles and doubts have only served to bring you closer to this truth. The lessons learned, though sometimes difficult, are the keys that will unlock the full understanding of who you are and what you were meant to do. The process of transformation is not always easy, but it is always necessary. As you stand on the threshold of the next chapter in your life, it is time to acknowledge that you are more than ready for what lies ahead. The preparation, though often painful, has been the divine process that has shaped you into the person you need to be in order to step into your purpose. The doubts you have held are not signs of inadequacy, they are the markers of your growth. You have faced challenges that have strengthened your faith, deepened your understanding, and equipped you for the work you are destined to do. You are no longer the person you were when you began this journey. You have been refined, purified, and prepared. Now, as you approach the next stage of your spiritual journey, it is important to understand that the answer you have been seeking does not lie outside of you. The divine truth you have been longing for is not some far-off mystery. It is within you, waiting to be acknowledged. You have been on this path not to search for a purpose, but to remember the purpose that has always been inside of you. God has been shaping you, guiding you, and preparing you for this moment. Everything you have experienced, every challenge you have faced, has been for this very reason, to bring you closer to your true self and to the calling that has been placed on your life. The doubts you feel, the uncertainty you carry, they are not signs that you are not ready. They are signs that you are being called to step into something greater. Each doubt is an invitation to trust more fully, to surrender more completely to God's plan, and to open yourself to the divine wisdom that is always available to you. The more you embrace this trust, the clearer the path will become. The more you let go of your need for control and certainty, the more you will begin to see the divine design that has been at work in your life all along. You have already been equipped with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. The experiences, the lessons, the moments of doubt. These have been the tools that have prepared you. The wisdom you seek is not something to be found in the external world. It is something to be recognized within. The spiritual insights that will guide you in the next steps of your journey are already available to you. It is simply a matter of aligning yourself with the divine flow, allowing the truth to rise from within. You are being called to embrace the fullness of your being, to step into your power as a chosen one. This is not a call to greatness for greatness's sake. It is a call to step into the truth of who you are, to live in alignment with your highest purpose. The world around you may seem chaotic, and the path ahead may still hold questions, but you are being called to trust that God has already gone before you. The way has already been prepared. You only need to walk in faith. Your purpose has been written into the very fabric of your being. Every experience, every doubt, every moment of growth has been part of the divine design that is unfolding within you. Trust that you are not alone on this journey. God is with you, guiding you every step of the way. The trials you have faced, the challenges you have overcome, and the doubts you have carried have all been part of the divine plan that is now coming to fruition. As you continue forward on your path, remember that your purpose is not something you have to discover outside of yourself. It is something you must recognize within. You are not searching for an external answer. The answer lies in your soul, in your connection to the divine. You are more than capable of fulfilling the purpose that has been placed on your life. You have already been prepared. The time has come for you to step fully into your calling, trusting that you are exactly where you need to be. In this moment, as you reflect on your journey, know that the doubts, the struggles, and the fears were never meant to break you. They were meant to shape you, to prepare you for the powerful divine work you are about to step into. You are ready. You are equipped. And now, with faith and trust in God's plan, you can move forward, fully embracing the purpose that has been divinely placed upon you. You are the chosen one, and the time to rise is now. The path ahead of you is not just one of spiritual understanding, but of personal transformation. As you reflect on the insights you've received, recognize that each one is a stepping stone to deeper wisdom and divine connection. You may have encountered moments of uncertainty, where doubt crept in, or where the path ahead seemed unclear. But the journey you are on is one of growth, healing, and alignment with God's will. This is a process that unfolds in layers, each layer peeling back to reveal deeper truths about yourself and your purpose. It can be easy to want to rush through moments of uncertainty, longing for clarity, or a sense of having everything figured out. But the beauty of the spiritual path is that clarity often comes not when we demand it, but when we surrender our need for control. God's guidance doesn't always come in ways we expect. Sometimes it's through quiet moments of stillness, nudges within, or even the challenges that push us to deepen our trust in His wisdom. As you move forward, embracing faith and surrender becomes increasingly important. You will be called to take steps without knowing exactly where the road will lead. This is the nature of walking by faith. It is not about having a map that shows every twist and turn, but about trusting that with each step, you are held by a force greater than yourself. In moments of uncertainty, the question isn't, "Why am I uncertain?" but rather, "Can I trust that God knows exactly what He is doing with my life?" The challenges you face are not random. They are divine opportunities to refine your character and align yourself with a higher purpose. Every obstacle, every moment of pain or discomfort is a lesson designed to deepen your faith and bring you closer to the truth of who you are meant to be. While it may be tempting to question why these challenges exist, the truth is that they exist because they are part of your unfolding journey. They are not to be avoided, but embraced as opportunities to grow in wisdom and strength. In this process of growth, it's essential to practice patience, not only with the world around you, but with yourself. The journey is rarely linear, it's often cyclical. You might feel that you've reached one level of understanding only to find yourself circling back to address deeper layers of the same lesson. This is not failure, but progress. With each cycle, you move closer to the center of God's will for your life. Remember that you are not walking alone. God's presence surrounds you, and His love is constantly drawing you toward the fulfillment of your divine purpose. The more you surrender to God's will, the more you will feel the flow of divine grace in your life. It will no longer feel like an arduous struggle, but rather a peaceful journey, one where you trust that everything is unfolding as it should. The burdens you carry will begin to feel lighter, and the weight of fear and doubt will give way to a deep sense of inner peace. This peace will guide you, becoming the still, small voice that leads you through the uncertainties of life. Even when the path ahead feels unclear, know that your soul is being prepared for something greater. You may not understand the lessons in the moment, but trust that each step is contributing to your spiritual formation. Your soul is being refined so that you may walk with clarity when the time comes to step into your full purpose. The experiences and lessons you gain along the way are shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. There will be times when you are tested, where your faith will be stretched to its limits. These moments may feel discouraging, as though you are being asked to go beyond what you think is possible. But it is in these moments that you are being asked to expand your capacity for trust and belief. Just as a muscle grows stronger with resistance, your faith is deepened through trials. You are being prepared for the next level of your spiritual journey, and you must trust that these tests are part of your preparation. As you continue forward, you will begin to recognize the signs that guide you. These signs may not always be dramatic or grand. Sometimes they will appear as small nudges, a shift in your thoughts, or a series of seemingly unrelated events that align in ways only you can see. These signs are gentle reminders that God is with you, guiding you every step of the way. As you grow spiritually, you will also notice how you begin to interact with the world differently. What once may have seemed like obstacles or annoyances will now be viewed through the lens of spiritual growth. Even in moments of frustration, you will find opportunities for learning and practicing patience and understanding. In this process, you are becoming more attuned to the divine nature within you. The more you trust in God's timing, the more you will see that everything in your life has purpose. Every person, every situation, and every moment is a piece of the puzzle shaping your divine path. It may not make sense right away, but with time and reflection, you will see the wisdom behind each step you take. The ultimate goal is not to arrive at a destination, but to continue walking in alignment with God's will. The journey itself is the reward. Every step, challenge, and lesson is a precious gift. The person you are becoming is the greatest blessing of all. Trust that God is using every moment, every experience, and every challenge to bring you closer to your true self. As you move forward, let go of any lingering fears or doubts. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that you are moving in the right direction. God's love surrounds you, and His presence will guide you through every uncertainty. With each step, you grow more aligned with your divine purpose. Keep moving forward with faith, knowing that while the path ahead may be unknown, it is filled with infinite possibilities. Heavenly Father, we come before you with grateful hearts, acknowledging your boundless love and guidance. Lord, we thank you for the wisdom you have shared with us today, for the light you have shed on our paths, and for the journey you are calling us to walk. We ask for your continued presence in our lives as we move forward, embracing the divine purpose you have set before us. We ask for your blessing, Lord, as we walk in faith, trusting in your timing and your will. Strengthen us in moments of doubt and fill us with peace when we feel uncertain. Let your Holy Spirit guide our every step, opening our eyes to the opportunities for growth and transformation that lie before us. May we continue to grow in understanding and in alignment with your divine plan for our lives. Father, grant us the clarity we need to see the path ahead, even when the way feels unclear. Help us to trust you fully, knowing that you are with us in every season and every circumstance. Let our hearts remain open to the lessons you are teaching us, and may we always seek your will above our own. We ask for the courage to step into the fullness of who you've created us to be, to live boldly in the calling you've placed on our lives. May we remember that we are never alone in this journey and that your love surrounds us, guiding and strengthening us each day. Thank you, Lord, for this moment of reflection and connection. We trust in your plans and we surrender to your will. May your peace, love, and wisdom fill our hearts, and may we continue to grow in faith as we move forward in our journeys as your chosen ones. In your holy name, we pray. Amen. As we close this time together, I want to encourage you to continue moving forward with the same faith and trust in God's guidance. The journey ahead may be filled with unknowns, but remember that you are never walking alone. You are part of a community of chosen ones, each of us walking our own path, but all united in our desire to follow God's will. If this message has resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll stay connected to our growing community where we support and uplift one another as we navigate our spiritual journeys. Also, share this video with anyone you believe may benefit from these insights. We are stronger when we come together, and by sharing this message, you're helping others find the peace and guidance they need on their paths. Remember, this is only the beginning. Keep trusting in God's plan, stay connected to your purpose, and continue to walk forward in faith. Thank you for being a part of this community, and may you experience His peace and blessings in every step you take. If this message touched your heart and you'd like to support the Chosen Ones community, consider donating to our Ko-fi. Your contribution helps us continue to create spiritually enriching content for you and others on the sacred path. Every donation, no matter how small, makes a difference and helps us grow this community of support, love, and shared purpose. Your generosity empowers us to keep delivering content that inspires and uplifts. Thank you for being part of this journey and for your continued support in spreading light and wisdom to others.